Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, afternoon, morning, wherever you may be. Welcome to MNW Warzone. I am your host, General Manager Jerry Aldini, and with me, as always, is my constant sidekick, Pete McPherson.
Time is an illusion, Jerry.
Yeah, you've been reading those books again, haven't you? Well, folks, now I know people have been asking, where's Michael Montoya? He wasn't here last week. He apparently got to the wrong arena. Well, he's not here again this week. And I'm sure you're all asking, what's up with Michael Montoya? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an answer. And we're going to go to that right now. We got a bit of audio that explains where Michael is, or why he's not with us this week. So let's go play that footage now, Phyllis.
Ryan, Jesus Christ, Ryan!
He's not here anymore. And he won't be coming back. Hello, Michael.
Wilson, what are you doing here, man? Please just don't.
Shh. Michael, I am here because I need to take care of some unfinished business. Look over there, would you, Michael?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Will, what did you do, you psycho?
Michael. Your close-mindedness disappoints me. Think, Michael, think! Fire signifies rebirth, the creation of new life. Look at the flames, Michael, and the ashes they leave behind. Oh, what could they mean?
I don't know. Wilson, please, just...
They mean that I am letting go of the past, Michael. And as this house burns, so does every facet of my former self. No longer chained down by frivolity, by the expectations of parasites. I am a clean slate that will run red with the blood of the multiverse. Oh, which reminds me, I have a few things to ask you, Michael.
What do you want from me, Wilson? What could a man like me possibly give a crazy asshole like you?
First, tell your broadcast partner that my finishing move is no longer called that stupid old name. It is called the kill switch. It will rain death upon all who encounter it. Secondly, you will never talk ill of me on commentary again. You betrayed my trust, Michael, and you took advantage of my sincerity, Michael. Oh, and if I could, I would. I'd throw you into the fires right now and watch you burn to death.
Stop.
Oh, but since I can't, just remember those two demands and make sure that I never see you again. Goodbye, Michael.
So, needless to say, we gave Michael the day off because that happened earlier today. So Michael's gonna have some time to recuperate, and he promised us he's gonna be up and ready for next week. So here's thinking thoughts and prayers for you, Michael. And Wilson, damn it, fine. The kill switch it is. Just stop harassing the staff, please.
I mean, I know it's Montoya, but still.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's as it is. It skirts the line of. Part of me, by the rules, should suspend him again, but I don't. There's a certain point where
diminishing returns.
You have to think about what is the overall good, and Michael himself actually said he's just shaken but fine. So we're gonna let it pass this time. Well, unfortunately, that's not the only person we have to hear from right off the bat. But for this one, we're going to have to head to ringside. So, ladies and gentlemen, Put up your trays, make sure your seats are in the full upright position and your safety belts are buckled. Off we go.
Let's do this.
As Dr. Grimm approaches ringside.
Truly a grim start to the show.
I can only imagine what he wants to say. Here he is, member of the Murder Cave. Hello, denizens of the multiverse. I'd introduce myself, but why bother? You know who I am. You know what I can do. So let's get right to business, shall we? First off, I couldn't help noticing last week, Mr. Sampson, you offered an open challenge for your Big Oof Championship. I find that interesting. I haven't held gold in quite a while. And maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for me to bring gold back to the Murder Cave. Remind people who I am and why I matter. So consider my chapeau in the ring. And yes, I heard you last week. Exarchun, blah, blah, my apprentice is doing great. Yes, I remember when he was my underling there. You remember that, Kane? I'm sure whatever it is, it's good for him. He's probably doing the best he's ever done. But really, will it be good enough? That's the question. But now, on to more important matters. To my dear old friend, Vincent Caliban. Dear Doctor, I think you are missing the point. I think you're thinking you set the terms, and nothing could be further from the truth. You have entered my house, entered my ring. I don't care if you're trying to fix that sickly fool Vinsmoke. This is where I reign supreme. And yeah, I will decide if you have violated our terms or not. So, watch your back, dear friend.
Ominous words.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of foreboding in that.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing, Pete. Tonight's main event, Dr. Caliban secured a match for Vinsmoke Sanji. A match that will lead to the purging of the remnants of that hat. And we don't know who that match is going to be. All he said was he found somebody who could bring the brutality they needed to get the last vestiges of the hat out of him. Grimm has already said he knows who was picked. He knows who it's going to be about. The last place I want to be is between the forces of Dr. Grimm and Dr. Caliban if they decide to actually go to war.
Yeah, that could be messy.
I hope they're thinking about that as they're setting things up. Either way, we have our first match coming up. So there's been some issues going on of late between two parties. Party A being the main event Mex.exe and Party B being the Conquest Bloodline. And by parties, I mean very specifically our Sawyer has taken I feel, somewhat unhealthy interest in Carnival in his desire, as Sawyer has put it, he never got to satisfactorily kill enough clowns. And because Carnival runs the Hot Clown Hotline, Sawyer does believe that Carney could be the source for getting his hands on the clowns. So, and then this has led to Carnival going back and forth with our Sawyer, Gorm and Malice getting in the mix. So you know what? The members of the Bloodline and the members of Meme that aren't in the C101 are going to face each other in tag team action in our next matchup. But before we get there, Pete, let's hear from the parties involved. First off, let's hear from Carnival.
Hello there, Painy boy. Mind if we clown around in your store?
Hello there, Sergeant.
Carnival, what brings you to my surplus?
That gumptious green scrap heap our Sawyer came in here a few weeks ago for some anti-clown weaponry to tan our backsides. We are not going to be caught unarmed in this battle.
Yeah, we want some weapons too.
Alright. Well, do you have any expertise in firearms, melee weapons, explosives, or any weapons known to the multiverse in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Alright then. What kind of weapon or advantage are you looking for?
Something that's shocking.
Perhaps one that has a real jolt to the systems.
Maybe something that is stunning.
A weapon to get the crowd, and our Sawyer a real electric feeling in the air.
So a stun gun?
Yes! Excellent idea, Painy boy. We'll take it.
I don't know. I don't think a stun gun will work on a robot. Just might help Sawyer more than hinder him.
Oh, don't be silly. We won't use it on our Sawyer.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We'll use it on ourselves.
Okay, I'm gonna regret asking this, but why?
We'll use its shocking grasp on our tender body to get the juices flowing, more than enough power to beat down the bot, down to the very last screw, no matter what anti-clown weapon he brings.
Carney, you're brilliant.
Yeah, okay, this is gonna turn out great for you. You want this wrapped up?
Oh, no need, as we'll need some quality time with our stunning new toy. Thanks again, Painy boy.
Note to self: stock anti-clown weapons. P.S. Don't piss off the clowns.
And after that, let's go ahead and hear from the other side of the equation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head to the workshop of our Sawyer.
God damn it, need to tune up an hour again. Sawyer, what the hell is all this?
Wow, the janitor really cleaned your clock, didn't he? As for all of this, well, 2 words. Registered add-on.
Let me guess, those contractual obligations you keep going on about?
Oh, this pile is trying to stop ugly copywriting our workshop. That pile over there is what I filled out for the match with Carney. And that pile in the corner is for after I'm done with Carney. Speaking of add-on, can you believe he wants me to have a new theme and outfit for when I'm not fighting as part of me? So now I've got to come up with something for that. Oh, and on the subject of tune-ups, Malice told me he apparently had an issue where he couldn't access the audio file for his car alarm. I didn't think much of it until I heard it. Listen.
Turn it off! It's Android processors!
I know, right? Malice could have just stepped into the middle of the ring, blaring that out. Malice instantly wins. Maybe we can make use of it.
Sawyer, arm, now.
Alright, alright. I'll get that arm fixed up.
You know what I said earlier about Caliban and Grimm?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure which is worse, that or what seems to be brewing between the mechs and the Bloodline.
Yeah.
We need an adult. You know what? Let's not worry about that anymore. We have talked enough. It is time for in-ring action. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been on the air for over 15 minutes, and now it's time to get to our first match. Let's head to ringside.
Our opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Conquest Bloodline.
Oh, thank goodness he's back in his Bloodline outfit. Ladies and gentlemen, Gorm and Carnival coming to the ring, the Unstoppable Goliath and the Mad Muppet Nightmare.
I guess we will have to see how beneficial that stun gun was for them.
Now, part of this, these two have been going back and forth, so we booked this match because, you know what? Enough talking, do something. Now, I'm not foolish enough to think it'll be the end of things, but maybe it'll satisfy him enough to settle down for a while. Maybe I'm just whistling by the graveyard, I don't know. You know, I think most people getting in the ring with those two would be a very intimidating factor, but let's think about who they're about to face.
Very fair point.
And introducing their competitors, they are the main event Mets.
Ladies and gentlemen, R. Sawyer and Malice, it's Meme. By the way, folks, you have until tomorrow night at midnight to cast your votes for this year's Nexus Awards. R. Sawyer is up for Best Outfit. Not the outfit he's wearing. No, you know the one. And if you're curious about the Warzone nominees, there are examples of all of those categories up on the MNW YouTube channel. Oh, this is... I don't know who... You know what? Normally I'd ask you, who do you like? But this one is pure chaos. Oh, look, the Bloodline didn't exit the ring when Meme entered.
They just do not care.
That's just a flex. They're like, and the mechs are like, you know what? We're just going to ignore you. So that is, yeah. This is how we're starting off today, folks. Not with a C101 match, but with these four. So who do you like? The mechs or the Bloodline, Pete? I am going to ask.
You know what? With that photo bombing from Gorm, I'm going to go with the Bloodline.
Okay, and there's Sawyer just standing right before Gorm. You don't mind, do you? Okay, and we're going to start off with Carnival and Sawyer. So the two men who have been going at each other verbally, now hitting each other physically, and we start off, right off the bat, Carnival power slamming the mech of the man who has been known as the Undisputed Future, the Robro.
Cornered and stomps.
And just working on that arm. And, apparently Zako Duo is still having issues with his arm if we are to understand the fact he needed more maintenance after the match last week with the Janitor.
Sidewalk slam.
Of course, perfectly executed as you would expect with a mech. Now Malice coming in. Oh, and a suplex onto Carnival. The mech's still a well-oiled tag machine.
Haha, I see what you did there.
And Carnival having none of it. Maybe that taser did help him. He seems to be
loosen up the muscles. I mean, that is kind of a thing.
Yeah, he seems juiced, but now he's letting the Goliath Gorm come in. Gorm has been making some comments about Malice, mainly wanting to protect Carney from Malice while Carney deals with his feud with R. Sawyer. But he's called pure Malice for a reason. So,
stomps to the head.
Here's a question for you. Malice has said he doesn't really like organic life forms. Does a Goliath count as organic?
I mean, yes.
Oh, stomps.
Because, I mean, that'd still be stone. That's still organic. Right?
Is it? I'm going to need an expert. I think we're going to have to find an expert on Goliaths to give us more information. Oh, just slapping him. Unfortunately, the only person I know that might have that expertise would be Eric Jenerickson over on Flashbang. Have to get him on the horn at some point for some explanation. Now just stretching out Gorm. Gorm, can he get out? And he can. Gorm manages to power out.
Boot to the head. Knee to the head, excuse me.
Yeah, Gorm is a resilient
still
competitor.
Still went to the head.
Yeah, he fought Johan Mjoln for an entire week. And, boot to the head. Double boot to the head. And one for Jenny and the Wimp. And now
with here, the two powerhouses of their factions.
It is. And with that tag,
for Carney.
Yeah, Malice is in the blue corner, and that's a bad play. Oh no! What a suplex!
How did Carney?
I don't know all the properties of this individual.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I always wonder how do the Carney and Vol personalities sync, but they always seem to work well when it's in a match.
Lifting him up.
The power of Malice and Muscle Buster. And that is going. It looks like he wants to take the Muppet's head off. I don't want to see what hand is where. And with that, the resistance is futile. Broken up by Gorm. That Muscle Buster, by the way, is the Mega Buster. Said it wrong. So a Mega Buster followed by a resistance is futile, and only through the interference of Gorm is Carney still in this match. Malice taken back to the blue corner. Another tag by the Bloodline.
So far, Conquest Bloodline being a lot more strategic with their tagging.
And that was an impressive off the Brett's rope suplex. And now Gorm's feeling it. And we are getting news. This match is brought to you by Sarge's Surplus Supplies. Anything you need in the multiverse, we can get from stun guns to anti-con weapons. Stop by the surplus and take a look. Oh!
European uppercut from Malice.
Now Malice has Gorm in the red corner, seeing if he can return the punishment that he received in the blue corner. Going for a pin. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2.
And now bringing him up. Oh, it took too long. Gorm recovered. Now Gorm taking Malice to the ropes. Recovery by Malice. That's good. I think Gorm was going to take him on the outside. You do not want to be on the outside with Gorm. I don't care who you are. What an... Oh! Impressive moves by Malice. Into the red
send him to the corner. I think he's about ready for that tag. No. Alabama slam.
Oh. That right there. The malicious intent. And a clothesline. That is the resistance is futile. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. And now Sawyer is back in the ring. After Malice did some work softening up Gorm, but it's still Gorm.
Very true. For a man made out of mostly stone, that's a lot of beef.
He is ready to rock your world. And...
It was hard rock versus heavy metal.
That's true. That is a fact. And now trying to get Sawyer outside the ring. Malice watching on intently. Oh no!
Oh my!
Pile driver on the outside. That apron pile driver. Now he's signaling he's about to kill Sawyer, and I believe it.
Or saying he might already be dead, but nope, he's a robot, cannot die.
He can, however, be decommissioned.
Fair. And disassembled. Yeah.
And there you have it from Sawyer. That looked like he gave him a neck breaker to remember, a swinging neck breaker at that. What is?
We getting some Galaxy Brain tactics here. Oh, Gorm gets in.
I mean, we've seen a lot of those lately.
Very true.
Looks like Gorm still wants to be dealing. Well, oh no, what's it? Using the rope for leverage while he just knees to the face of Sawyer. And big boot, and Sawyer is back on the outside. Malice
Gorm has been having a field day with Sawyer.
Yeah, Malice said he had enough of that, but Gorm didn't even seem to notice. And 1, 2. Kick out at 2. I was going to say, I wonder if Gorm feels protected in some way of Carnival.
Perhaps.
And one more. Yeah. 2 lariats and a power slam. Sawyer needs a tag to Malice desperately. And Gorm is not letting him have it, taking him to the ropes next to Carney. And throwing him out again. Oh, no.
Oh, is he
no,
going
not
for
again.
Second one?
Gorm, not again. Gorm, no. Oh.
Well, going for the north side of the ring this time.
Not Sawyer's poor neck servos. And just slamming him on the apron. Carney just standing there. looking on gleefully. You see he's bouncing a little. He's very excited at this moment. As I said, into the stairs. No one really wants to be on the outside.
Into the 827-pound steps.
Yeah. No one wants to be on the outside with Gorm, except maybe Sawyer's taking advantage. We're up to an 8 count. Maybe those Galaxy Brain tactics are going to come into play.
The second attempt at it.
I think that's...
I don't think
he's going to make it.
Get up in time.
Nope, he didn't.
Nope.
And your winners, the main event match.
Meme won. It was a Galaxy Brain win, but it was a win nonetheless. And at that point, after the beating that R. Sawyer was getting, I think it's a case of take what you can get. Tell you this much, I didn't resolve anything.
Oh no, this is not the last we're going to see.
Oh no. No, not even a little bit. But right now, a win in for the mechs one way or the other. That's just... Don't know what to say about that one, Pete.
Yeah, no, that's... I mean, as you said earlier, this is something that we've seen a bit of lately, and you know, if it works, it works.
Yeah. Well, we've still got so much to go. Today is, besides everything else going on, it is round 7 of the C101. There's not, ladies, just for those of you keeping track mathematically, we only have today and then 2 more rounds left. And so much so, let's take this moment, Pete. Let's look at the standings in the C101. So, as we come
One sec,
in...
Jerry.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
No, I just got to step away real quick. One sorry.
Oh, fair enough. Well, Pete does still have to take care of some of the stuff backstage, folks. That's the part of the fact of our lives. But while he's doing that, let's look at where we are in the C101. Coming out of round 6 for Block A, Zako Duo and Gingerboi are sitting at the top at 8 points each. But can that remain? Because today in the C101, Gingerboi and Zako Duo will finally face each other. So one of them is very likely going to come out in the lead, whoever wins that match. But coming up behind, you have the Lady Boots, Dagarik, Daverman, the Janitor, and Jack Abbott, all with 6 points. And considering how they are going to be both, many of them are facing each other, we're going to see at least some people moving up and other people possibly getting left behind. And it's another make or break day for Aiden, Xero, and the Madness. If they don't win their matches, they are regulated to being spoilers only.
I am back. I had a bit too much squash roast coffee. Apologies.
That's you know. I need a.
I had to get rid of that blood rage, and by blood rage, I had to use the little producer's room.
That's fair. That's why we have it so close to the booth. Anyway, so as I was saying, if Aiden, Xero, and the Madness don't manage to move forward, that's it. They're in spoiler territory. So
we are getting to that point where they're going to start dropping pretty soon.
They are. So with that, that is where we stand in the sea. Oh, I should go. Hang on, Phyllis, could you put that back up there real quick? Now, as you know, we had to, due to some late-breaking issues on the network, the Block 6 round 6 of Block B was postponed until tomorrow. So looking over on the Flashbang side, Jack Andrews sits at the top of the heap with 9 points. Victor Vicious and Suicide Gemini right behind him with 7. Brawl Kaiser, Graven Allen, Sem Jax all at 5. Zericus at 4. Michael Macabre, Kuso, Kale, and Devin all sitting, well, Macabre and Kuso with 3, Devin with 2. At this point, I think it's pretty good, safe to say Devin is now in the spoiler role.
Yep, unfortunately that is going to be a very, very tough spot, if not completely impossible to
I don't see how he can, and honestly, all eyes are on Jack Andrews. So that's going to be the question we're going to have to answer, and we will see as they catch up with it. Now the difference is they're in round 5. We're already moving into round 7. So maybe there's enough room for Devin to do it. I'm not sure. I would have to ask our bookkeepers to figure that out for sure. But it's not looking good.
No, it is not.
So that is where the C101... So we're getting ready for our first C101 matchup. But before we get there, we have so much going on in the multiverse. So we have a lot of people that we need to hear from. First off, let's hear from, because I'm going to give it to him. It is getting near. He has been working hard. After what happened last week, let's hear from McMorgan.
It was only a matter of time before some joker just came along and tried to throw his wrench into the workings of the hardcore division. Aye, I know. Interference is illegal within the rules of hardcore, but that's not the damned point. High Road, the match was a good and proper fighting, and I believe that you have just as strong a claim to the belt as I do. So, if I fail to get it and you get the job done, we'll celebrate! And then I'll beat your ass right for the belt afterwards. You have my word on it. But as for you, Suplex Sam, there's a reason why I'm still in the hardcore division, even after holding its claimed prize. There's a no holding back, bloody knuckle chaos that my family has thrived in since the days of our founder. I'm in my proper division. This is my turf. And in the hardcore, there's only blood, sweat, and anger pouring from our bodies. And when you drop the good lad standing in front of you, I didn't crawl over to pin him. No, I crawled over and told him something. Get your ass up and finish this fight. So, Sam, you want to fight? Well, you come and ask for it in my face. You want the belt? You get in line and bloody yourself up like the rest of us. No tricks, no ambushes, just some good old broken bones and bodies scattered until there's only one man standing. Oh, and if you think you can pull one of those little stunts of yours with your VR punks like you did with so many others, like coming after my family, well, let me just say this. We fucking dare ya!
Well, I think that really sums up the whole matter, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
you've angered a clan, a whole clan. I hope you're happy, Sam. I hope you're happy. Well, with that though, it's time to get into our first C101 match of the day. So let's head down to ringside.
Let's go.
The following is a C101 match. Schedule. Introducing first. One half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Scorpion Jack Abbott.
And this man has had an interesting time in the C101. getting more brutal and more creative in his interpretations of the rules, but the whole time working to make sure he stays viable. Our perennial underdog who just can't seem to quite lose, it's Jack Abbott.
See right there holding that belt out high.
That belt everyone said he would never hold, and yet here he is.
And introducing their competitor, they are the Warpgate Hardcore Champion. They are the Dagarik.
And there has been more activity during the C11 about people positioning themselves to be the person to face Dagarik for that Warpgate Hardcore belt. I have had people pounding on my door day and night wanting a shot at the Hardcore belt. I have had more people interested in that than in Raphael Sampson's open challenge on the Big Oof, which, by the way, I will be addressing later today. Everyone wants a piece of the Dwarven Prince. Everyone wants that particular bit of gold. But they're going to have to wait until this tournament is over. A tournament that Dagarik is still in great position to potentially win. And they're off. Let's see. And oh! That
off the bat. Tap from Dagger, countered by Jack.
Yeah, interestingly, Jack Abbott counting on the aggression of the Hardcore Champion. That's some good ring awareness, knowing that your opponent is going to come aggressive and making a plan to use it. However, that still doesn't change the fact that he's in a ring with Dagarik.
Well, Jack Abbott, no stranger to the Hardcore division, though.
This is true, and he is a man more than willing to mix it up with that MMA background. That prepares a man for something as brutal as Hardcore.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I mean, the Dagger has taken on everyone so far. Doesn't back down from a fight. He is absolutely the top of his division. And it shows in his scores in the C101.
Shots to the back.
Now he's getting, where are we going? And a headbutt.
Headbutt you.
That's about as Dagaric as it gets. Oh, fireman's carry slam. Looked like Abbott came here with a game plan. And kicking Dagaric in the head. That's an interesting idea. But the head is his least vulnerable spot as he, as a jawbreaker and a lariat, bring the Scorpion down. And now that backflip splash.
Finally starting a comeback of sorts on Scorpion.
I think the biggest disadvantage I would ever think that Dagaric has in these matches is they're not hardcore. 2 count, 1, 2, just a 1 count. Because when Dagaric excels in hardcore because he can just go. Although, we look at his score right now. That's not necessarily a bad thing. 6 points in the tournament. He's won at least half his matches. He's stayed viable. Elbows from the Scorpion, and he's free.
Oh, lining him up.
This is a bad spot to be. Pounding him on the head, and oh, just coming for a smack to the face. And now what's he planning? Oh, this is not good. Power bomb.
Stomp to the back.
Now,
just laying shots into his head.
Just a good old beating. Or what I assume is a dwarven good morning. Elbows in the corner. Abbott, as long as he leaves the turnbuckles alone. You hear me, Jack? Leave the turnbuckles alone.
Rolling him over for the pin.
And not even a 1 count. Working on the arm. Up. Yep. Tequila Sunrise. And immediately...
Dagger able to put muscle through.
Yep. Immediately the dagger gets out. Oh! Now just a series. Is he going to get one more? Nope. Yeah, he is.
It's the surprise back heel.
No one expects the back heel. Now they're outside someplace the dagger is very comfortable. If you're Jack Abbott, this is where you don't want to be. You want to get back in the ring when you're facing Dagarik. The biggest risk here, at some point Dagarik might forget this isn't a hardcore match. And at 7, Dagarik knows he's got to win it in the ring. And he goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. 2 count.
Just about 5 minutes in.
Oh, I think that
Dagarik shaking what his dwarven mama gave him.
I think that was a traditional dwarven war butt dance. And again with the power slam.
Scorpion rolling out of the ring.
And bringing him back in. Sizing him up.
And he's going to go for that.
And again, I keep calling it a power slam. It's more of a reverse power bomb. And speaking of reversals, reverse lariat from Jack Abbott. As we are 5 minutes have elapsed in the 20-minute timer for a C101 match. For those of you just joining us, the scoring is as thus. 2 points if you win the match, 1 point each if it's a draw, and of course nothing if you lose. Working over the arm of the Dwarven Prince. Jack Abbott going for...
Again with those kick combinations.
It's the kicking game. Now he's just stomping on the dagger.
Hanging him out to dry.
Ugh. That never feels good. Trust me. Those ropes are unforgiving. And now just stomping on the chest of Dagarik. Sizing him up for that big boot. And a jawbreaker by Dagarik. Oh! Let's be impressed by the
foot stomp.
I'm just impressed. 1, 2, and a kick out. I was going to say, I'm always impressed. I keep forgetting how high up Dagarik can jump. Now he's telling Abbott, get up. And I guess if you aren't going to get up, he's
Perhaps
just going to...
Dagarik finding his second win.
Yep. And again with...
Another...
The power bomb.
Dwarven power bomb.
He likes those power bombs. Sidewalk slam on the outside. And now just, as I said earlier, if you're Jack Abbott, the last place you want to be while fighting Dagarik is outside the ring.
Oh, there he goes. Scorpion has been busted open.
Oh, off those unforgiving edged ring posts. And now, what are we seeing? Dagarik sizing him up. Oh, frog splash, running frog splash on the back of the Scorpion. Bringing him to the center of the ring. Rolling up. Oh. Oh, the Book of Grudges.
Oh.
And a bulldog. And finally, the Dwarven Driver.
Dwarven Driver, that has got to be it.
I don't see how. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's all she wrote.
And your winner, the Dagarik.
Abbott put on a good offense, a good attempt, but one does not take the Book of Grudges followed by the Dwarven Driver and get back up. So we see
Literally
again
put everything in the book against him.
Yep. He threw the book at him. And we see why Dagarik is our Warp Gate hardcore champion. Congratulations, Dagarik. He now moves forward in the scene. He now has 8 points. At the moment, he is tied with Gingerboi and Zako Duo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he is currently the Warp Gate hardcore champion, that he has once again proven there's a reason why he's in this tournament with the best of MNW. Well, we have so much more going on today, folks. So much we have to bring you. We're getting ready for our next matchup. But before we get there, we're now going to be hearing from a member of Chained Hell, ladies and gentlemen, Constantinople, tweeting out from the desk of Master Warlock Engineer Scritch Stormstrong, Warpstone Laboratory, Avalon. Many thanks for MNW giving us a place to test Project Constant Nightmare. This tournament alone is giving us much battle data to work with and should do much to continue our subject's improvement. I didn't know. That's information I didn't have before, Pete.
Yeah, not something I'm aware of.
I'm not sure if I'm comforted. You know what? Let's not worry about that right now. Before we head into our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a message for you straight from Cloud9.
We've put ourselves in quite the interesting position, haven't we, Sergeant Major Payne? We're Cloud9's newest members, and on my end, business is going better than I thought. Could be better, though.
I got a question for you. Why did you really join Cloud9?
I know why I joined. Our Grandmaster loves funk, and I love death metal. Just seems like an easy transition. I've always liked people in service too, which is a plus. Gone are the days of being a lone wolf. This needed to happen.
So what's your take on this whole blood money thing? Butler's after you, and I get Nakano. And the boss gets, Funkly Hunk.
My biggest problem with my last matches has been my endurance. But given my business, that might have changed. It's going to be a close match either way.
Well, one thing to avoid is telling Butler is that Goofy singing Bakamatai exist, being it's the same voice actor. As for Nakano, the guy was on a losing streak for a pretty good bit there, so I don't know.
Nakano won his last match. From what I've done, I just try to be unpredictable around him. It's like fish raining down on Texas. I am jealous of you, though, to be brutally honest.
Don't worry. few more sparring matches with me and you'll be good to go. Now, good luck with Butler. I'll handle Nakano. I know a thing or two about war.
There you have it. I wonder who they're going to select. Who they're going to find. Who would fit?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know. I mean, it's those two. Cloud9. I still don't get it. I've tried. I've really tried. Oh well. You know what? While I'm trying to figure that out, let's do the smartest thing we can do right now. Let's head back to ringside for the next C101 match.
Let's head to the ring.
The following is a C101 match. Introducing first, representing High Voltage. They are the cyberpunk prodigy, Aiden Xero.
Here he is, the cyberpunk prodigy, Aiden Xero, in another make or break match. He has to win or he cannot move forward.
This is do or die in every sense of the word.
Regulated to spoiler if that happens. So he's got to win, and the Madness have to win, or they're both just in this tournament to give other people someone to fight and maybe to keep those people from reaching the top. And of course,
causing some chaos.
And he still is waiting for the match he's been wanting all tournament. Gingerboi, who we'll see in action later today against Zako Duo.
And introducing their competitor, representing the Sentinels, Daverman.
And here you have our man, Daverman, a man who has shown as a bright beacon of hope in the multiverse, the superhero of MNW. I'm sure he's going to be looking on with great interest to that match later today with Vinsmoke. He's the person who ripped the hat off of Vinsmoke Sanji, and so I'm sure he's got a vested interest in the remnants of that hat being expunged once and for all. In the meantime, if he beats Aiden, not only does he end Aiden's C101 dreams, he ties again for first place. At least until the Gingerboi Zako match. But he'll be comfortably in second if he can do it. Here we go. And right off the bat, and Daverman flying around Aiden Xero.
Ain't no stranger to flying, though.
That is true. I wonder what you do with that when you're in a cyberpunk future. These two going up, and we're getting on social media. Mr. Butler is saying he's the one who unleashed that hat in the first place, Aldini. I mean, this is true. He had a lot of penance to do. He suffered greatly for that mistake, by the way.
Well, and let's also be fair that that he was not alone in this. Unfortunately, Sir McCheese was also involved at the time. This was a big plan of theirs to restore the morale.
Wait, the hell? Oh, God, no! Damn it! The hell is Theron Eldrazi's music playing for? This is a C101 matchup. God, no! Eldrazi, I swear to God! Oh, and he's out of there, and oh, jeez, I don't know that Daver saw what happened. He just saw Aiden on the ground. Instinct kicks in. Interference from the Outlaws. The Outlaws who, because of they're under a stipulation as punishment for their various misdeeds, they can't go for any gold until after next Multivania in July. And since then, they've been making a point to make everyone's life miserable. Now they're interfering in the C101. Fortunately, Aiden is fighting back.
Aiden seems to be recovering from the attack relatively well.
I mean, he did start his wrestling career on playground blacktops. That's unforgiving. Pain is an old friend. True. And Aiden managed to avoid getting slammed by Daverman, but Daver had the resilience to come back for a second immediate attack. And Aiden being, I was going to say Aiden on the ground, but with a quick kick to the head, he's back up. These two evenly matched, going back and forth. Daverman elbows to the gut. Both men know how important this match is to their trajectory in the C101. Daverman has a shot at the top. Aiden is just fighting to stay in. And an atomic drop on the Sentinel. And again! Aiden, please. Think of future generations of heroes. Up! And
maybe he is.
A flying kick, and now Daver is telling Aiden, come on, get up! This is always one of the interesting matchups, because these two are friends. But
Daverman going top rope.
The hero going to fly. And up, and a flying punch from the top rope. He caught him, but it looks like his landing
didn't quite get all of it. But got enough of it.
It does look like he might have done himself some damage too, and now being slammed to the mats by Aiden. Again, Aiden, from his history, he's used to rough surfaces like that. Just slamming Daver into the ring apron. It looks like he was going for a neck breaker, but countered by our hero. And now a scissors takedown. We are almost at the 5-minute mark in this match. 15 to go. Jawbreaker by Xero.
Send him back into the ring.
Where it belongs. And a discus punch by the Cyberpunk Prodigy, going for a pin. One. Just one. Sizing up what he needs to do to Daver to bring him down. Daver breaks loose, but it looks like it cost him. Was Aiden just mocking Daverman's pose?
I think he might have been.
These
two
are
no secret that Aiden has been in a particularly surly mood, let's say, looking for his chance at Gingerboi.
It's true. He just wants Gingy. At this point, I'm not 100% sure if he even cares about his standing in the tournament anymore. Now, Daver working over the neck of Xero. And
standing moonsault.
Beautiful standing moonsault. Now he's up on the middle rope, Brett's rope, and now he's just back down. Okay.
He's giving some love to the crowd.
I mean, he is the people's hero. And now giving a cheeky pin to Aiden. And a 2 count. I don't even think he expected that to pin Aiden. I think he was just, teasing his friend. But now, getting him in that hold is Aiden's close.
Back.
He can reach the ropes. He can get out of that. Or, he could just do that. And beautiful double arm suplex.
Bringing him up to his feet.
And a twisting neck breaker. If there's one thing you can expect in an 8-0 match, it's neck breakers.
Head scissors takedown by Daverman, making his comeback. Going for the pin.
And one. But Aiden grabbed the rope. Aiden grabbed the rope. Daver's like, fine, my fault.
Daver not waiting on the 5 count, just going ahead and breaking it.
Yep. And slamming Aiden down face first in the mat. Aiden throwing Daver to the corner. And, what are we going to see? Is he going to hang him up? Yep, he's hanging him up. There's the system failure.
System failure from the middle rope.
And bringing him back down. Now what's he planning?
Go for a pin attempt.
2. Kick out at 2.
Check out at 2.
Great job by Daver.
Starting to get a little desperate here.
All right, well, I think it's about to be 0 hour. Yep, 0 hour hits.
0 hour connects.
I think this is it. 1, 2, and nope. Kick out at 2.5.
2.5. Jeez.
I mean, you start wondering, what's it going to take? Kick to the face. Oh, and that beautiful scissors take. Wait, what? Oh, God damn it! What the sweet and sour hell is this? First we had Theron Eldrazi coming out. Now that's CGR Killer's music. Damn it!
Oh.
Come on! And he's out there.
Oh.
You know what? Screw. Ref, hang on. Phyllis, cut the feed. Cut the feed. Cut it right now. One.
Oh,
wait,
yep,
let's see. 2. Now cut it. Cut it. Cut the feed. Ref. Hold up. Pause the match.
Okay, I got it here, Jerry. Just go ahead.
All right, folks. I'm gonna have to hang on. I'm setting a tweet to the. You know what? I am so done with this. I've had it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Outlaws? Oh yeah, you think you're so cute. Yes, you got a deserved punishment, and now you're acting instead of learning from it. You're being freaking spoiled brats. We're gonna hang on. I am tweeting the brass. We're gonna have you're going to be hearing from me, not from my lawyers, from me. All right, hang on, ref. Are we good? Hang on. We're gonna rejoin the match now. Let's give it a second. All right, okay. We are back in action. Letting these two go. I'm literally on the phone. I'm tweeting to Lawson right now. All right, with a pin, 1 and out. I think whatever happened broke our clock.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we are timer-wise right now. Okay, Lawson is getting on a conference call with the rest of the brass. Yeah, apparently Lawson was watching the match, and he apparently is no happier than I am. Dave are going up top. Hopefully this is the hopefully this match can just finish. Daverman punching Aiden Xero. So apparently backstage, Sparrow and the rest of High Voltage are looking for the Outlaws, who have apparently evacuated the arena because everyone's hunting for them. Although I guess they got their message out.
Well, if they're good at anything, it's running away. And I think Aiden just busted open Daverman.
Possibly.
He's getting that added torque in there.
Okay, we're getting, yeah, there we go. Up he goes.
I think Daverman's setting up for it.
Yep, world's finest. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Daverman comes out victorious.
And your winner, Daverman.
All right, so we got a conference. Guess the brass is weighing what's going on. In the meanwhile, we have...
hey, perhaps this would be a good time if we did our duty for our sponsors.
That's true, but before we get there, a couple of tweets. The Merciless Merc calling the brass, you say? Why wait, Mr. Aldini? We've already begun negotiations, and you need someone they don't expect. You're not wrong, Mr. Merc. You might be right. Let me get with the brass and see where we want to go on that. Also getting a tweet out on social media from the Buck Bumble.
Buck Bumble.
Outlaws seem hell-bent on making as many enemies as possible. They better hope that none of their victims are petty as they are when they get title shots again. And apparently from wherever he is, Theron Eldrazi tweeting out, I told your roster days were numbered. It's your fault. Your fault. We've got friends everywhere, but right now we only need 2, so do whatever you want. We're coming, and hell's coming with us. Damn it. You know what? You're right. We're going to go to a commercial break, folks, and I'm going to get together with the brass and see when we come back. Oh, before we go to that commercial break, let's play this one promo. Let's hear from One Chance.
Senior Samson, you wanted a worthy opponent? You are just one of the few in this company and on this roster that I've truly admired. You call yourself the judge of the multiverse, and I want you to come at me and judge me for all that I am. Because if you don't, it may be your last time holding the big oof, and possibly even your last chance to ever be the champion. What I mean is, Senior Samson, if we meet in the ring, I trust that there will be honor among us, because with the honor, there is purpose, and if you don't have purpose, are you even worthy of calling yourself a champion? So here I am making my stand. Senor Raphael Samson, I'm coming for the big oof.
See, it's nice to hear somebody talking about honor. So, we'll, you know what, you're right. We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, I'll see if I have more information on this situation. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a lacta tank. What is the lacta made of in the lacta tank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lacta tanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Fiery Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and the rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available on decaf, or when there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zako action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zako's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zako Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Lowe's is great for tinkering with any hero gadgets.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's, so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
Oh, okay, we're back, and I see Jerry has gone to the ringside. Let's hear from him.
All right, listen up. Theron, CJR Killer, I just got off the phone with the brass. You, Theron, are going to meet me here in ring next week. We're going to have a little conversation about your future in MNW. Do you hear me? I am done with this nonsense. I'm going to say it, bullshit! As for that last match, the brass have made a decision. Due to the rampant interference from the Outlaws, they are making a special exception and awarding 2 points to both Daverman and Aiden Xero. I hope you're happy. This is not sportsmanlike conduct. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. If you think I can't make you suffer for this, boy, are you wrong. Because be thankful it's me and not Lawson. Sorry. Trixie doesn't like me getting upset like this. Anyway, on to more important matters. A lot of people lately have been putting their names out in the hat to face Raphael Sampson for the big oof. All right. You know what? We get a lot of you came forward. A lot of you made great claims. But I sat down with Raphael this week. We went over everyone who put forth a challenge. And we did make a decision based on the person who made the best case. So congratulations, Juan Chance. Now is your one chance to become the Big Oof champion. That's right, Juan. You are going to get to face Raphael Sampson for the Big Oof championship. Raphael was very impressed by your focusing on honor and competitiveness and everything that exemplifies the spirit of wrestling. Have a good night and still mad.
Well, yeah, I certainly understand why Jerry was so upset. Oh, yeah, here he's coming.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, hey,
sorry.
Not gonna hear any arguments from me.
I just... All right, let's get things settled in here. We've got to get ready for our next matchup.
We got some stuff coming up here on social media.
Yeah, we do. Hang on, let's get to that. It's been crazy. Well, while we get apparently backstage has been chaotic ever since that match, but we've got a few tweets out. So let's start with one of them in that match, Daverman. Aiden, I've been waiting for a match with you for a long time, and now it's been ruined by a couple of spoiled children. Regardless of what happens in this tournament, when it's over, I'd like a proper match. See, Daverman understands. Good on you, Daverman. We'll see about making that happen, Daver. All right. And then next up, we have Jack Andrews, who currently leads the pack over on Block B, going, tweeting out to Theron Eldrazi, what the fuck is wrong with you? People or weapons means jack shit to you now or what? You cost Aiden. And then tweeting out, got a tweet from Kath Gina from Flashbang. Why is everyone upset? It's not like you lost family to some Omni prick who was allowed to chase after a blameless Archfey who did nothing wrong, only have said Archfey come back anyway. That has nothing to do with what's going on over here, Kath Gina. Keep your problems with freaking Omni Slayers on Flashbang where it belongs. And then we're getting, we're getting a tweet out from the one and only Theron Eldrazi. Do it. Fight me, old man. Bring your boys. I'll bring mine. We'll run it. You just make sure you're in the ring next week. so that after the brass decides what they're going to do with you, you can hear it straight from me, because I will look you in the eyes while I judge your fate. Well, before we get to this next match, we should actually hear from one of the groups that is going to be involved. Let's hear now from the absolute units.
Have you seen what's been going on around here?
You mean people losing their damn minds?
Or factions snatching up members like they're playing Pokemon?
Both. Things are changing here in MNW, and we need to adapt or get left behind.
Meaning?
We're good. Claiming gold is only a matter of time for us. But we can be better.
How so?
A fresh injection of new blood.
Wait.
Are you saying...
In a time where even the outlaws are bulking up their ranks, we need to do the same.
And add another unit?
Did not see this coming.
It would level the field against some of the other groups.
So, who is this new member?
I don't know yet.
Then what was the point of all this?
Just putting the ideas out there, but we can't start our search. Finding someone who can lift us up as we lift them in return.
Someone who embodies what it means to be a unit.
So, how are we gonna find this person?
Step 1 is up to you. Numbers, boys. You can compare the stats and records and find some choices for us.
Sweet baby kaiju Jesus. Although...
You got that I aim to misbehave look again.
Oh, it's nothing. Just an idea.
If it get us good choice, go for it.
As you wish.
And now I'm worried.
So there you have it. The absolute units looking to maybe increase their membership.
Add to the numbers. That'd make them more absolute unit.
You know, I mean, who would make a good new unit? You know, when I think of the absolute units, you know what the first thing I think of is beef. They are not small men. Maybe they want to add some speed to their arsenal. Maybe they want another Haas. Well, you know what? Either way, I think the best way to think about that is for us to head to ringside because the units are in action next.
Let's go.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Absolute Unit.
Here they are, Forrest T. Wade, the Fortress, and TJ the Mint Gable, being accompanied to ringside by Absolute Washington, the Absolute Units, former tag team champions who are working really hard to make the argument that they should be the next contenders to face Shoot Nation after the C101 wraps up. And again, I think they are a team that can make a good argument for that.
Oh, absolutely. I think they make a very strong argument. An absolute argument, if you will.
That's true. But let's just say the team they're going to be up against also has a strong argument and maybe the slightest of grudges. As we're about to see.
And introducing their competitors, the Bell Bros.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Flyboy and Strongman Bell. And they feel it's their turn to go after the gold again. Again, former tag champions. Bit of history with the units, but we'll see how it goes this time. There's at least Flyboy seems to feel that the units didn't play fair last time they faced.
All right,
and they're off.
Two of the big men.
I mean, when you're dealing with the units, they're all big men. But yes, the biggest man on the team, Forrest the Fortress Wade, going after the strong man. And belly to back reverse suplex and lands Strongman Bell out. Not many people can manhandle Strongman like that, but the Fortress can. And a head scissor takedown. By the way, with Forrest the Fortress Wade, we remind you, it's tax season, folks. Get your tax forms together, and if you want a really good return, maybe make an appointment with our accountant, Forrest T. Wade.
And as we heard from them recently, just because you're not thinking about the IRS doesn't mean they're not thinking about you.
That is true. I've got my first of my tax forms came in today. I'll be getting that ready soon. Meanwhile, let's focus not on taxes, but on potential death. And by that I mean people wrestling in the ring.
Thrown to the corner.
Yep. And reversed. It's a good thing. And now throwing Forrest to the red corner.
Taste of his medicine.
Strongman specifically requested they get the red corner. Oh, here's the Bell Bros taking advantage. And, assisted bomb onto Forrest. And now TJ coming in.
Gable getting the tag in.
Good, well thought tag by the Fortress onto the Mint. And now Gable against Bell. And a
running bulldog.
And now just bring it. Ever since they came back from a recent hiatus. Oh, wait a minute. Just a one count. We've seen a lot more aggression out of Flyboy. Again,
ever since they started noticing that painting some of the lower part of their mask white has really changed their attitude.
He says he now feels no fear, none whatsoever. And flipping over TJ. What's he planning? Well, whatever he's planning, the Mint not having any of it. The Mint coming to wrestling after a career as a amateur boxer. And a great reversal by Flyboy.
Flyboy able to show he can hang with the strikers just as much as anybody.
Kick to the back. And then another tag. What are they? Okay, no team move. Just bring in the Strongman. Again, this is a good strategy by the Bells. Have Flyboy wear him out and then bring in the power. By the way, power bomb by Strongman. Bring in the power player of the team. Although he is still a luchador, he can fly if he has to.
Absolutely.
And a Luthez press by the Mint. He's feeling it. He's getting jazzed up. And Mint gets out and then comes back in, and that apparently was enough of a distraction to get him out, to be able to take the advantage in the match. just slapping Strongman. And these two going back and forth. And once again, Strongman
readily trading blows.
Oh!
Oh, look at the stretch on that.
I thought he was maybe going for a Muda lock, but that was impressive.
Testing the flexibility of Gable.
And going after him in the corner, but Strongman able to get out of the way in time. Now back to the red corner. Off of Brett's rope.
Brett's rope elbow.
And the reversal by TJ Gable. But no, Strongman not letting him get a moment to breathe. Oh no, they're going to do it again.
I think so. If it worked once, why not twice?
And TJ's got to be feeling that now. TJ, who had recently a near classic hardcore match with the Dagarik. Not quite enough to make it to Nexi voting, but still
strong kicks from Flyboy going in for the pin.
Broken up by the Fortress, who slips out of Strongman's grasp. And
little jaw jacking between Absolute and Flyboy.
Yeah. And Gable just saying, hey, pay attention to me. He tried to just get his attention twice, and after that didn't work, he just hit him. And it's 1, 2 count by Gable. By the way, folks, Nexi voting is still open until tomorrow night at midnight. Vote for your favorites on Flashbang and Warzone. All nominees are available. After the voting is closed, we'll have announcements on when that award ceremony is going to happen. And one count by Strongman kicks out. And great move by the Fortress, taking Fortress a surprisingly agile man for his size. Getting knocked down by Strongman. And a suplex by the... That's one suplex.
Uno.
That's two
dos.
suplex. I think we're going to get Trace. Trace!
Tres amigos. Going in for the pin, attempt 1.
Yep.
Oh.
The Tres Amigos really took a lot out of Forrest. Can Strongman capitalize on it? I don't know what he was planning, but he got kicked by Wade. And then again, that unexpected agility. All right, these two are going back and forth. Have we had a singles match between these two? I don't remember. If not, I think maybe that would be a good idea.
It'd certainly be an interesting sight. These two not typically big in singles competition, but
they tend to be focused on tag. Oh, here it comes.
Look at the strength from Strongman Bell. Lifting that Fortress on his
Oni combo.
Oni combo, but the ref's distracted.
Yeah. But only 2 count. Strongman's foot was caught up in the rope, but he wasn't using it for leverage, so that's going to be completely allowed.
Sending to the corner. Going to make a tag with straw. Yep, Flyboy getting the tag.
Yeah. Oh, neck breaker. Followed by Swanton. Beautifully executed.
Go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Again, he's up against the resiliency. Oh, no. What's this? Oh, no. Yep, knee to the face.
Fortress is busted open.
And that's it. The Bell Brothers
and
win.
Your winners, the Bell Bros.
Well, there you have it. You know, Flyboy was swearing he wanted a little bit of payback after their last match with the units, and he got it. But this
absolutely did.
It still leaves the question, who will eventually face Shoot Nation? Right now, the Bells have made a strong argument, but honestly, Pete, that was a great match also from the units.
Absolutely.
So it's one of those, how do you choose? So with that, I guess... Oh, what else we have going on the card today? We still have a bunch of C101 matches to come.
We still have 3 C101 matches left tonight.
And, of course, we have our main event, Vinsmoke Sanji against a mystery opponent. Specifically chosen by Dr. Caliban to purge Vinsmoke's system of the remaining vestiges of that parasite that controlled him for so very long. And with that, but before we go there, we have somebody who's asked for some mic time in the ring. So let's go.
Yep.
Let's head down to ringside right now and hear what he has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the leader of Nakama Worldwide. It's Bart Ender. Hello, my friends. And I wanted to address you after last week. We've been doing well in Nakama Worldwide, trying to make our case to go on for the tag titles. Last week did not go so well. No, and some people felt it might have been a bit of a controversial finish, but I just wanted to let you know that we in Nakama Worldwide are not going to let it get us down. We are going to keep striving, keep coming back for more, and we will achieve championship gold. And before you ask, no, I have not heard from Trashman. Last time I heard anything of him, he was somewhere in Ireland? Something about looking for the Blarney Stone. I tried to explain to him why he didn't want to actually kiss it, but I don't think he understood what I was saying. But well, wait a minute, that's...
Well, he's certainly familiar with that intro. That's
his partner, his protege, Power Surge.
The Nakama Worldwide entrance theme, so yeah. It's...
Why is Power Surge coming out when Bart is just giving an update on the status of Nakama Worldwide? Really? Really? You're talking about Trash Man right now? Bart, look, you realize I'm in the team, right? Bart, this is really beginning to get to me. What is it going to take for me to get some respect around here? I mean, every time I come out to the ring, if it's not with you, everyone goes, oh, Bart Ender and Trashman Jones' protege. Power Surge, don't let them get to you like that. You are an excellent wrestler. You've come so far since I first met you. You are the whole reason I joined the Nakama Worldwide, was to ensure you got a proper education and not whatever nonsense that Trashman was going to teach you. I did it for you. Did what? Got the Big Oof Championship? Got all the praise and accolades for being a great champion? Well, I'm stuck in showcase matches and having to beg Aldini for chances against people like Payne and Beowulf and Nakano. And look at them, they're doing great. Now, Nakano's doing great in Blood Money. Payne is in Cloud 9. I would not consider either of those good examples, Power Surge. They have Bloodline are not good people. Not examples I would put forth. And Defunct, I don't know what's happened to my old friend Defunct. It's like a gear has slipped loose. I would not want to see you with either of them. They are very bad influences. Bad influences? How about this? Winners! They're winning. You know, last time we won a match. Hey, you remember the last time we won a match as a team? Who got the pinfall in that match, Bart? Who got the pinfall? Here's a news flash. It wasn't you. I'm sick and tired of being the kid in Nakama Worldwide. I understand, and we are going to make sure you make a huge splash, that your ascent, that you surge forward and become a star in MNW. But Power Surge, it does not happen overnight. It takes time, it takes experience, it takes hard work, and you're doing so well. Am I? Look at what Nakano did last week. When he did that Get Off the Schneid match. He got everyone's attention, and everyone's praising him now for doing a great job. And Ignacio just had a big win with the what? I feel like I'm not being respected. Of course I respect you. Obviously, I came here to teach you, to make you a star. What is that if not respect? For seeing your potential, to seeing the man you could be, that I want to help guide you to be. Don't you want that Power Surge? Hey, here's a thought. What if I don't want to be that man? What if the person you're trying to make me into isn't who I am? Did you ever think about that? I just, every time I come out, I mean, look at my hair. I dyed my hair blue because it's Nakama Worldwide colors. Why? Because Trash Man wanted me to. And I'm sick of it. I think there's a little trouble in the House of Nakama.
Yep. Certainly seems that way.
I mean, I get it, kid. I do. It is rough when, you're trying to express yourself, find out who you are, and trying to get the attention of everyone. I mean, I've had you in my office so many times asking me for big opportunities, and I've tried to give them to you. I get it, but you do have, Bart Ender is a storied champion. He's done a lot of great work. And, he's taking the time to teach you. Also, tweeting out on social media from McMorgan, perhaps it's time for Power Surge to set off on his own journey in Warzone. As for that Mohawk nut job, he's a tad too close to home. Might need to make some calls. Oh, right, because where he is. I don't know why. That's what Bart. I haven't heard. That's more than I've heard recently about Jones. Ireland. I don't know why. Kissing the Blarney Stone. I've heard bad stories. I've used to wrestle with some people from Ireland, and they gave me very specific warnings why you don't kiss the Blarney Stone. Which I don't feel I can say on the air. Let's just say something the locals do to the Blarney Stone after a long night of drinking makes it something you might not want to touch with your lips. Also tweeting out on social media, Earl King Wes, Power Surge, come, we should speak. Say what they will about me. None can deny that those who seek a bargain with me will receive the push they deserve. My doors are always open. Now this is what I'm worried about. Now the sharks are circling.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well,
there's blood in the water.
There is. You are not wrong. Well, before our next match, let's hear from one of the two people who will be in this next C101 match. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear now from the main event mistress, Lady Boots.
The C101 has been a pleasurable way to get all my frustration out, but a few minor setbacks got in my way. That flashbang scumbag madness slipped through my fingers, and Zako deserves a much more brutal beating. Other goals have been satisfying. I'm inching closer and closer to take Block A, claiming wins from Aiden, Zero Chance, Daverman, and my finest win to date, Madjack. Take your rotting pumpkin ass out of my Warzone! Moving on from one target, and on to the next. Probunaga. Yes, you call yourself the janitor, but you can't clean your past. The day I met you all those years ago is what started me down the road of torment. Not once did you give me the time of day to properly train me and to hone my wrestling skills. You cared about the gold, the money, the fame that floated your way while I wasted away. If it wasn't for Samjacks, I wouldn't be where I am today. Tonight, after weeks of going through the brackets, I have you to myself. I'm the queen of the Nexus, the main event mistress. You are taking out everyone's trash, and you gave up the crown and throne for a mop bucket and a jumpsuit. Your royal punishment has come, and you will fall under my temptation and corruption.
Why is it every time I hear from her, my first thought is I need an adult? And I'm a married man!
I was going to say, you are an adult.
Well, you know what? With that, I think it's time we go to ringside for that next C101 match right now. Hey, Pete, can you check with the ring announcer? His mic's working.
The Janitor!
Oh, never mind, there it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Janitor. You heard Lady Boots calling him out. They do have some history. But the Janitor is a man who has learned the lessons of his past and decided to move on and found great satisfaction in getting down to basics. And he's done very well since this change-up, getting rid of all of those old trappings and focusing on just being the best man he can be in the ring and out.
Hey, Jerry, could you twizzle the twazzle?
Oh, is the twazzle not working? All right, hang on. I can fix that.
And introducing their opponent, representing Conquest Bloodline, they are the Nexus Titan Champion, Lady Boots!
The main event mistress herself, our Nexus Titan Champion, Lady Boots. This is a huge match for both combatants. Whoever wins gets up into that upper echelon, reaching to be able to tie our current leaders, Gingerboi and Zako Duo, meaning whoever wins will be comfortably in that second place slot. So let's see who's going to be. And the bell is rung. Here they go. And right off the bat, Boots comes out with a kick and a counter from the Janitor.
Janitor might have expected a kick from the Lady Boots. Shocking, I know.
I know. And using the rope to slingshot her. And coming in strong. The Janitor knows Boots well enough to know you don't take her lightly. I think everyone on the roster should know that now. She has been a powerful and formidable Nexus Titan champion, as well as one of the combatants in the C101, who you've got to be the best of the best to get in this tournament.
Going for an early pin attempt.
Early pin. I think that's more of an attempt to wear out Lady Boots and maybe make her use unneeded energy than expecting a win that early.
Going after the hand. Stomping on it.
I mean, give him credit. That's a pretty decent strategy. In most cases, however, I would remind you, Lady Boots is most dangerous from her kicking game. If you want to take away her arsenal, you should go after her legs.
Going in for another early pin. Burning off some of that stamina.
And
corkscrew leg takedown.
Excellently executed. Lady Boots bringing him down. And again, the kicks. Lady Boots is a person who does not skip leg day.
Absolutely not.
And now just raking that boot across his face and going down for a pin of her own. Kick out at 1. And now, fireman takedown, fireman carry takedown, I mean. And I was thinking we were about to see our first DDT of the match, but countered by Boots. The Lady of Conquest knows this man so well, and she is determined to beat him. And now going for another pin. Again, a 1 count. I think this is just to burn energy. Not expecting an actual victory this soon.
Oh, Lady Boots returning it in kind, getting Janitor to burn off some of their stamina.
And now going for a headlock. Janitor is struggling to get out. Boots just applying, wrenching that in. I feel we can see his face. I'm sure it'd be a grimace of pain. And then Boots just letting it go, not satisfied with that. Up! And a leg sweep by the Janitor, back in charge. And a boot to the back of Boots. Again, working over that hand. It's a good target of opportunity, but I'm not sure it's the best choice in this case.
Oh, going in.
Another 1 count. Elbow to the head. Now he's working on the legs. There you go. Just remember, takedown by Boots. I was going to say the Janitor, one of our most experienced wrestlers. But Boots has been around for a very long time as well. Not always as an in-ring competitor, but constantly training with the boys, showing she could up. Now she's just telling him to kiss the boot. Now just raking that boot across his face again. And being scooped up. And reverse DDT. The Janitor, the master of the DDT. And now lifting up Boots. And just slamming her back down. Now bringing her up, looking with a bit more deliberation and up. Returning the favor, grabbing her jaw, pulling her back, much like a camel clutch. Boots struggling in the position, needing to get loose. And she was able to bridge up in a jawbreaker to break that hold. Here we go. I think I know what we're about to see.
Tuning up the band.
Clint Eastwood. And now looks like she I thought we were going to see a stylo. Nope, she's just going for a pin. 1, 2, not quite a 2 count. And now Boots stalking him. What's she planning? She was going for the stylo.
Janitor.
Yep, Janitor countered, and when she tried to go again, got her in a power bomb.
Janitor now regaining his breath.
And now looks like he needed a moment to regroup after that brutal assault by Boots. And Boots head scissor takedown. Sweep of the leg by the Janitor. These two are just going back and forth.
Very even matchup so far.
Honestly, even enough. If these two went the distance and actually got a tie, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's certainly a possibility.
Of course, neither would be satisfied. Both want to move forward in the tournament. Both want to hit that 8. Knee to the face. Both want to get that 8th point. Staying, the higher up, the better your shot, especially because there's only 2 more rounds after this. Only 2 more opponents to
Janitor,
face.
one of the first competitors to get real close to elimination in terms of
he did.
Chance of winning.
And now taking a true beating from the main event mistress as she goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. You trip that, but he did make a stunning comeback. And now he once again does a takedown on Boots. What is it going to take for Boots to keep this man down? And likewise, what is it going to take for Janitor to keep that woman down? As we get
to the corner.
We are at the 8-minute mark in this match. Boots take him to the corner and knee to the gut. And again, just raking that boot across. That time she broke him open. And a 2 count by Boots. Janitor right there. Bringing him up and flipping him over. And again, going for that headlock as she did before. Wrenching it in. Now you can see on his face the struggle of the Janitor.
Along with that crimson mask he's now donned.
He's managed to get 1 DDT in so far, but that's it for his big moves. But there's a leg sweep. Maybe I spoke too soon. Punch to the head. And going for a quick pin. Now I think he's getting serious. 2 and a 2 count. Elbow to the head. Maybe trying to return the favor after she busted him open. Whip to the corner. And right. There is a DDT. Running corner-assisted DDT, I guess you would call it. Boots making him pay for that now.
Double knees to the back.
Yep. And what's she planning? Boot to the face, literally. And whipping him around. And, great takedown. What would you call that? It wasn't a drop toe hold.
It was more of a leg sweep, to be honest.
Really, yeah. I was almost tempted to call it a reverse toe hold, but now...
Janitor made shots to the gut.
Yep. not happy with that move. Whatever is pushed away by the lady, but she mistimed her drop kick. He was out of range. Now he's got her in the corner. What's he planning? Oh, he's bringing her up. Oh, this doesn't look good. I think I know what we're going to see here. Yep, here we go.
Top rope.
And fall from grace.
Oh, that has got to be it.
And big kick out after a fall from grace. What is it going to take? These two, we are now 11 minutes into this match, and they are still going back and forth. Neither have a definitive advantage over the other. Again, working, and again, right, another jawbreaker to get out of that hold. If I'm the janitor, I would start rethinking that move. She seems to have it scouted. Oh, double kick to the back. Reverse with a kick to the gut. Again, she didn't quite have that move scouted right. I think he might have rattled her a bit with one of those blows, and she's having a little trouble judging distance. And knees to the face. Oh, feels like the momentum is shifting in the janitor's favor. Standing bulldog. And now the trash talk.
Mind your tongue.
Trash talk to Boots.
Trash talk.
I mean, it was once called the mind your tongue. You were right on that, but he now calls it the trash talk. I think he was getting ready for another DDT, but she managed to get out of the way. But now, not looking good for Boots. Down on the ground. Janitor recouping himself. We have 7.5 minutes left on the timer. Okay, now the janitor's moving. What's he planning? I think right now he's just trying to regroup himself and figure out how he is going to take the Lady of Conquest down. Lady Boots gets up, kick. Well, now what she... Oh, wait a minute. And... Oh! With that was the Rock the House. 2. And a kick out at 2. Oh, she said what she's setting up for. And that was the stylo. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Janitor was reaching for the rope, but he didn't quite make it.
And your winner, Lady Boo.
He was reaching for the rope, and Boots was...
You're absolutely right. Janitor's hand was right near the ropes. He wasn't able to get there in time.
Quite. I mean, honestly,
didn't have the distance.
Boots saw it. Boots knew it was close. You could see her pulling him back at the last moment. Well scouted, but there you have it. Lady Boots moving forward in the C101. Janitor is still mathematically viable, but it's a harder road now. Well, as this round is beginning to shape up more and more, let's we have double checking to see if we no social media posts. All right, we're looking good. I'm just checking on some information from the brass. They're still in meetings about what to do. We are getting a social media post, and again, it's from Kathgina. Jerry, you failed to understand the overall picture. I'm here to observe. After all, it's good to keep one's attention on those who have the leash. So many friends who might show up where I work. Maybe, but what was going on earlier, it does feel like you were inserting yourself in matters that have nothing to do with you. So we will keep in mind you've got plenty to deal with over on Flashbang. And with that, let's just go ahead into our 6th match of the night and our next match in the C101. And ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to be mad. Very, very mad.
Very.
Whoop. They got the wrong music cue. We're getting that fixed now.
The following is a C101 match. Introducing first, one half of the Flashbang World Tag Team Champions, The Madness.
There he is, The Madness. Some controversial wins in this, including one victory over Jack Abbott by way of Green Mist. The Madness, he's a threat to turnbuckles everywhere. Meanwhile, his partner last week didn't win her match. There was a lot of psychological warfare in that match that his partner had last week with the World Heavyweight Champion.
And introducing their competitor, they're 1/3 of the Trio's Tag Champions. They are Madjack.
So, first off, Pete, let's be honest. Besides the fact they both have names that evoke madness, this is a all flashbang match.
And it is. With 2 members of the other show in each bracket. Gonna have this matchup at some point.
It's true. My first line of thinking is this means that at some point these two have to go home and still be able to face each other. So if I'm Madness, my first thought is maybe now is not a good time for the Green Mist. That's all I'm saying. But either way, Madjack versus the Madness. Both in great standings right now. Well, actually, Madness isn't. Madness has to win. You know, unless there's another interference and the brass feels the need to interfere. This could be all she wrote for the Madness. So let's see what happens. And knees to the face. As social media is blowing up about, a lot of people are reminding Madness of the rule.
Ah, yes, the rule.
The rule. And so a clean match. Madjack has no problem if you play a clean match with him. But if you don't, because the #1 rule of Flashbang is thou shalt not fuck with Doom.
Now, admittedly, with the way this tournament brackets up, somebody has got to fight Doom.
Oh, fighting's just fine. Madjack likes that. I'm just saying that you got to keep it up and up, or the Pumpkin King becomes very unhappy.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
You really wouldn't. You know, I've been in rooms with him when he's just slightly perturbed. And I wanted out of those rooms very badly. Unfortunately, they were in my production booth. You remember those days, Pete.
Oh, yes. The sweet halcyon days.
And boot to the head, and Madjack is down. Madness feeling it, powering up, maddening up. Again, a great opportunity for Madness. Keep him in the ranks, and maybe also going for a pinfall. Just one. I was thinking, you've got the Doomsday Trios tournament happening over on Flashbang, which you can catch on a special time tomorrow. Trying to decide who will face Doom for the Trios Championship when the tournament is over. And
oh,
there he comes. And going for the pinfall. And whip to the corner. And boot, boot, boot.
Brutal kick combination.
And now he's just dancing in the ring like he likes to do sometimes.
Doing the funky punkin'.
And, oh, well, we know what this is. He's wrapping up the package.
Oh, setting up the kick.
And Jack in the Box.
Right up Main Street.
And now the knees. He likes to follow it with those knees, those double knee, the front and back flip knees. And he's going for, looks like he was going for a neck breaker, and Madness went, I don't think so. Oh, great Hurricanrana takedown by the Madness. And that's an innovative.
Madness going after the ankles of Madjack.
I mean, that's a great way to maybe take some power out of the All Hallows knee or the jackknife. I think, that's a decent strategy in a match.
Sure. Well,
that's I'm sensing Rule 1 on the horizon. And Madjack went, nope. And
the rest on top of it, he's already putting it back on.
I mean, our ref has reffed many matches with Madness in it now. He knows to look out for the
This has not worked out to Madness's advantage. Whole time the ref was putting that back on, Madjack was just whooping up on him.
Sure, but I would say a legitimate whoop. I mean, it's not like he went for a pinfall beforehand or did anything untoward. Oh, curb stomp!
Curb stomp.
Yeah, although Madjack does seem to have he's feeling the pumpkin spice.
I always thought that was a limited time thing.
Not
if you're Madjack.
Well, Madjack every day is pumpkin spice day. Yeah, shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, roll up. 1.
Surprise roll up.
2. Kick out at 2. Nicely executed by the Madness. And knees to the face for his trouble.
Caught Madjack off guard on that one. Oh. Madjack tell him what he thought about that.
That might have been to a fan in the, I don't know. 1. Hey, does Rule 1 apply to the audience?
Don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I mean, we do know that most of the audience signs waivers because, Multiverse.
Going for a pin. 1. You know what? No leg hook. If you, he's going up. At first I thought he was going for the turnbuckle again. But nope, he's going uptown. And with that,
frog splash.
A great frog splash. And stretching the arms of the Pumpkin King. And boots. It seemed like Madjack just sort of didn't feel to a couple of those kicks.
Perhaps.
And I think Madjack
setting it up.
You know, it may be January, but any time is a time for the Madjack to go trick or
treat. How
treat.
the distance he got there.
That was a hell of a trick or treat. And getting kicked, getting punched. Madness keeping keeping the pressure on. And a takedown by Madjack. What is the Pumpkin King planning? Is he going to get it this time? Yep, there are the hips.
Oh, put a little
neck
spice
breaker.
on it.
That, he was denied. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Madness. Madness, watch out. Madness, you see where he is?
It's time for All Hallows Knee.
All Hallows Knee. And a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5.
Out at 2 3/4.
Madjack can't believe it. He's picking up Madness. All right, into the corner. And where are we gonna? And there we go. Around the world. Now he's heading up. Oh no, what's gonna happen here? I bet it's gonna be. Yep, headbutt you. Oh, Madness knocking.
Madness able to come back from that real quick.
I mean, that at this point we're hitting desperation. Oh, stunner. And a cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. I think Madness is beginning to feel that sense of desperation. Again, if Madness can't win here, he is mathematically out of the running in the C101. Face to the corner. Eating that turnbuckle. Might I add, the same one he took the cushion off earlier.
Perhaps reminding him of it.
Yeah, Madjack saying, I saw what you did. Naughty, naughty. Oh, God, I've spent way too much time around Madjack. All right, and there he goes round the world. And going up top. What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? Oh, we saw chaos is what we saw. The chaos moonsault, 2. It's only two.
Madjack's still alive, or whatever it is. Oh, it's a little puff of red mist.
Yeah. But it wasn't into Madjack's face, so Rule 1 still hasn't been violated. Stretching him out.
10 minutes left.
Halfway through the clock. 20-minute time limit on C101 matches. Elbow to the gut. And there's that bicycle kick. And a 2 count. This could go either way still. Oh, working over. What's he doing? Oh no. And up and over. A little bit of an old school flip from Madjack. What's he?
There's some old school alley-oop.
At this point, I'd be knees, and there's the backflip knees. Yep, he loves that move. Oh no. Uh-oh. I think Madjack has decided he's done with this match.
Oh, time for the All Hallows Knee.
1 All Hallows Knee later. There's the cover. 1.
This might be
2,
it.
3. It's all over.
And your winner, Madjack.
Well, that does it. The Pumpkin King advances. 2 more points. For Madjack, he's still got 2 matches in the tournament, but there is no longer a chance that he is going to come out on top. He is now regulated to being a spoiler in the rest of the tournament. Not that I think he would mind. This is madness after all.
He will still get to do some madness.
as we would expect. But congratulations, Madjack. You are still having a shot at winning the C101 Block A. Oh, so much going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, with everything else that's been happening in the multi, there is one other party we need to hear from. We got this earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, this comes from the offices of Blood Money.
Motherfucker! Piece of I am going to grab that
Hey everyone, Mr. Butler here. It comes at a bad time, as the boss is still pretty upset over our loss to Cloud9.
Hey guys, I'm back from vacay. Holy crap, what's wrong with the boss?
That reject thinks he can get one up on me? No one makes a fool of Sir Uncle Dunk and gets away with it!
To be fair, if you had tagged me in that fight, maybe I could have taken him out and we wouldn't have this problem. Ow.
Do I need to cancel your Funimation subscription? We are going to make Funk pay for this transgression! Him and that nobody Cervantes!
Wait, Cervantes is rocking with the Funk? Shit, I auditioned with that guy. Now's my chance to break the tie and... Ow!
This isn't about your history with some nobody in a mask. This is about upholding Blood Money's honor. We are the up-and-coming dominators of MNW, and we will not be made a fool of by Mr. Oh, look at me! I dance like a middle schooler on prom night! My father is disappointed in me! I dropped out of college and failed at stand-up comedy, so now I wear a rainbow suit and punch people for a living!
Is any of that stuff about him true?
I don't know.
Ow!
Both of you get into the hyper money crime chamber. We're doing some practicing. Nakado, I want you to deal with pain. Prove that your investment was worth it. Butler, I want Cervantes' head on a stick. Funk is mine.
Yes, boss.
And as for you, Cloud9, if it's a war you want, then it's a war you will get. All of you are going to be put so far into the dirt that no one would dare challenge me again. Not you, not VIP, not Zako, not Prepare for war, the Funk.
Well, that was a hell of a thing. So, also just some really quick updates. So, of course, at the beginning of the show, we heard that promo from Wilson and what happened with Michael Montoya. Just got an update from Michael. Says he is at home. He is resting. Something about White Claw seltzers I didn't quite follow, but he's doing fine. But also just got another medical update. This is more serious. We were checking in, and so for everyone that knows, last week Pupsa PI, our investigator who's been looking into whatever the hell it is going on with Maximilian Thunderthighs and why he joined VIP, was brutally attacked in the backstage area by Wilson. And since then, he has been being looked after at a local medical facility. And as such, obviously, we send everything out, our best wishes to Pupsa for a speedy recovery. Unfortunately, since we don't know who he was working with on that, at this point, as far as I can tell, the investigation is on hold right now, folks. The looking into what is happening with that. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. We're getting some breaking news. Breaking news, an anonymous source has sent in a receipt showing that VIP has purchased Maximilian Thunderthighs Hospital several months ago. Wait. So the thing, remember back when Uncle Dunk bought the hospital and was driving it into the ground, and then that match to get Max out of that? And it looks like
I think you got our answer.
And if you're in our local chat, you will see that there are postings of the receipts of those invoices. I don't think we can get them on screen right now, but if you're seeing those, you can see very clearly. Hang on, we're going to see if we can get something here. Hold on just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like, looks like we are seeing some receipts from some checks signed by Ozir Turan. Looks like it's all the same check. Yeah, it does look like that is a receipt, a payment voucher from VIP on that that hospital. So I think. So wait a minute, they bought that hospital, that thing that is so important to Maximilian Thunderthighs? This must be coming by way of that mystery partner of Papusa's. I guess the investigation was not on hold, but we're also getting a tweet out from Maximilian Thunderthighs. What have you done? Max, what have you done? Max, we've asked you weeks. If you're in trouble, let us know. I think we now have at least an idea of what's going on. This is shocking. We need to figure out what's going. You know what? I have that guy I was been talking to. Oh, I definitely need to get him on board now. Plus, we need to find out more about that mystery partner. Oh, so much happening. What do you think about this, Pete?
I'm speechless. So many thoughts now. Just piecing everything together.
You know what? We're just gonna have to. You know what? We're gonna have to take time to figure this out. In the meantime, I think the best thing we can do is just get into our last C101 match of the day and then go on to our main event. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside.
The following is a C101 match. Introducing first, Gingerboi.
And there you have him, the Mad Lad of London. And he is one of the two leaders of Block A coming in today's matches. Can he hold on? Or is he going to be stuck with the pack of people that have caught up with him in points? At this point, one of the favorites to win Block A, Gingerboi, he has had the best streak, well, one of the best streaks, matched only by the man he is going to face in action.
And introducing their competitor, representing the main event mechs, they are the Multiverse Nexus Heavyweight Champion, Zako Duo.
And the Mad Lad now faces the Ace, Zako Duo, our heavyweight champion. And, you know, earlier today, his partners in Meme won their match against the Bloodline, even if it was through a strategic win. Also, before we get too far in, really quick, on social media, Forrest, the Fortress Wade, saying, and now all the evidence falls into place. Also tweeting out on social media, Sasquatch Wing saying, that explained why a hospital not let this one in to visit children's. Yeah. Meanwhile,
questions being answered tonight.
Many questions. Right now, the question is, which of these two men who came into today's round tied for first, which one's going to win? Which one's going to pull out in front of the pack? Is it going to be the Mad Lad of London or the Ace of MNW? So, Zako Duo, Gingerboi, a little bit of history here, but at this point, it's just, again, that jockeying for who is the best. And it's hard to argue, you know, Gingerboi is a former champion on Flashbang, former hardcore champion here on Warzone. Zako Duo, of course, holding on to the top prize on Warzone since Multivania in July. Who do you
Had
like
that
in
thing
this?
for quite a
Pete?
while.
I don't know if I can pick a favorite between these two.
It is good. It's going to be a good match. I'm going to have to put my money on the defending champ, though.
All right, fair enough. My thought is, yeah, these are two of our headliners. I'm sure of one thing. It's going to be a hell of a matchup.
Absolutely.
This could be a pay-per-view worthy match being given away on free TV.
It's not even our main event.
It's not. And immediately, Gingerboi raking the ocular sensors, getting knocked down for his trouble. And here they go, trading blows. I couldn't even say who's in control right now. Maybe it's Zako Duo's leaping bulldog. And into the corner goes Gingerboi. And a suspended suplex. And now Gingerboi just taking him down, punching him hard. So you've got
Luthez press special.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that R. Sawyer was able to make the necessary repairs to Zako's arm prior to this match.
We will have to see if that starts becoming an issue here later on.
So you've got, of course, the robot from the future facing the former MMA fighter. I'd be careful about those headbutts, because if we know one truth about Gingerboi, it's this. Don't make him bleed. You make him bleed, bad things happen. And up.
Nobody makes him bleed except himself.
That was a headbutt into an unfortunate area. Not sure if the ref saw that. And working over the head. I mean, great strategy, but again, potential for disaster. All right, going for a pinfall. One, and as expected, just a one count this early in the match. We're only 2 minutes in, folks. And up and over. What's he playing? Oh, and slinging Zako off the top rope. And now just brutalizing the mech. And here we go.
Running dropkick.
Incredible speed by Gingerboi. When he his cardio is fantastic. Here's a question: does a bot even have cardio?
Cardio routines?
Ah, good point. Good point. I can see. I see where you're going with that. And with that, now Gingerboi in firm control. Knee to the head. And, oh, great. Working the legs of the mech. But Zako says, no, how about kiss my boot? That was 2 matches ago, but still. Shoulder strike by Gingerboi. The Mad Lad going and just choking the life out of the mech. And now a shoulder check by Zako. And working on, stomping the hand of Gingerboi. Gingerboy is enough of a striker. That could become a problem. And now stretching him out, stomping the arm. Bringing him over. Now Gingerboi in control. Whipping him to the corner and drop kick to the back. Gingerboi living up to his theme song, bringing the brutality. Working over the neck and arm of Gingerboi. Fortunately, not that arm that's been having the issues, but still. Whip into the ropes and duck over down and going for a kick, but countered by Gingerboi. Whatever Gingerboi is doing, countered by Zako, and Gingerboi still gets a stomp to the gut.
I know Gingerboi able to at least get his hands in the way to absorb some of that impact.
Yeah, again, wily ring veterans, both of them. They know what they're doing. And whip to the ropes. And a spinning back kick to the head of the mech. And only a 1 count. Gingy, you need to hook the leg if you want at least a 2 count against somebody like Zako Duo. Now working over the head. Oh, well, Zako's leaking coolant. And just now working over the head now that he's drawn fluid.
Raining elbows.
Jawbreaker by the mech. Whipping Gingerboi into the corner and down goes the Mad Lad. He's going for something, but nope. Counter by Gingy. Okay, and alley-oop. Again, going for that. Again, not hooking the leg. 2 count this time, but again, a kick out by Zako. Working that arm and neck again. Getting some stretching, and knee to the head gets Zako out of that predicament.
Again with the strikes to the back.
I mean, it's a good strategy. See if you can make it harder for Zako to give either the red comet or even possibly the off switch. Over he goes. Well, now they're in outside territory. Never a great place to be with either of these guys. So I'd almost say they're even here. Up.
Super kick.
Super kick. Beautifully executed on Zako. And now they're just brutalizing each other outside the ring. And now Bulldog on the outside.
Right into the... Ooh.
Throwing Gingerboi down. Up to a 7 count. One of them's got to get back in the ring soon. Throwing him down again. Is Zako planning on winning on Galaxy Brain Tactics? No! They completely forgot about the count. They were so into beating each other. Wait a minute. You're kidding me. Pete, you know what this means? Pete, do you know what this means? Waiting for the graphics team to get this together, but oh my god. The 2 leaders, the 2 men in lead of Block A just tied. That means they each get 1 point.
That it does.
Hang on. Okay, graphics team is telling me they're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the current standings of the C101 as of right this moment. So Zako Duo and Gingerboi are still tied for first with 9 points each. However, Lady Boots, Dagarik, Daverman, all three of them are only 1 point behind them with 8 points. Done right, any one of those three could take over the lead next week. Perhaps all three of them, depending on how things go for Zako and Gingerboi. Aiden, Xero, the Janitor, and Jack Abbott, and our Flashbang's Madjack are all at 6 points, and the Madness with 4 points is mathematically no way he can get in there now. And there is only 2 rounds left in Block A. Now, tomorrow, Flashbang will be having their round 6, and then they'll be catching up with us the following week on Friday for round 7. But tomorrow, Jack Andrews, also with 9 points, in the lead of Block B, with Victor Vicious and Suicide Gemini both right behind him, nipping at his heels with 7 points each. Brawl Kaiser, Graven Allen, and Semjax all sitting at 5 points. Zericus at 4, Michael Macabre and Kuso Kale at 3, and Devin at 2. Again, I haven't worked all the math out for Block 5, but I'm not sure if Devin is mathematically out yet or not. Either way, that's the current standing. We have 2 weeks left of the blocks. After which we'll give you some information on how we're going to deal with the culmination. But for now, that's not our main event, folks. We still have 1 match to go. It's a special match. As we said earlier, the issue at hand is purging Vinsmoke Sanji of the remnants of the parasitic hat that invaded his system. Dr. Caliban secured an opponent that he believes will bring the right amount of stress and brutality to finalize curing Vinsmoke. With that, let's not waste any time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside.
The following is your main event. Introducing first, Vinsmoke.
So, from what we understand, Caliban has gotten so the mask can be removed from Vinsmoke, but apparently insisted he wear it for added protection in this match.
Well,
So
I assume he thinks he needs the protection.
Well, you know, doctor's orders. So, Vinsmoke coming down. If this works, Vinsmoke will be purged of the final remnants of that parasitic entity that invaded his body. Check my math, at least a year and a half ago, if not longer.
I believe you are correct on that.
It has been a long road for the founder of Omega Club.
Now,
our former
who
heavyweight
did Caliban
champion.
choose for his opponent?
That's the question on everyone's lips. Who is he facing? This could be huge if done correctly. Win or lose, Vinsmoke will be cured. So we'll have to find out. Of course, there's so many questions. I mean, this was not one of the normal hats. We do know that it was one that had been experimented on. Well, here we go.
And introducing their opponent.
Oh my God. No wonder Grimm was so upset.
Representing the Murder Cave, he is the All-Father. He is Arcolf.
Back at Thanksgiving, this man had a gauntlet match against 8 of the rookies, the young lions of MNW, and he won. He is the gatekeeper of the multiverse, the man that brought the Inquisition's wrath down on MNW, and a member of the Murder Cave. If Dr. Caliban wanted brutality to purge Vinsmoke's system of the parasite, I don't think he could have thought of anyone better. But again, he's a member of the Murder Cave along with Dr. Grimm. No wonder Grimm was not happy. So here we go.
Main event.
Main event. And right off the bat, the All-Father taking charge, throwing Vinsmoke across the ring. This is going to be, I mean, and a sidewalk slam by, well, side Russian leg sweep, I'm sorry, by Vinsmoke, but twisting dragon leg. Bleh. I can't speak anymore, Pete. I'm so in shock.
Well, we are going to see some destruction tonight.
Now, with Vinsmoke, you know, he hasn't been wrestling very much lately because of the medical treatments and every match he's had. Oh, the brutality of the All-Father. Every match he's had has been designed to try and get him free of the parasite. So, you know, you have to worry that, you know, he's got a little ring rust settling in. Whereas Arcolf, again, as we said at Thanksgiving, he had a gauntlet match. 8 opponents, and he came out victorious. Which I think is the first time in MNW history there was a gauntlet match where the individual facing the gauntlet actually won.
Yeah, by design, that match type is not meant for meant to favor the main wrestler.
Yeah, although it's one that Arcolf himself demanded, and now we have him beating on Vinsmoke, going for an early pin. That's almost insulting because I don't know if an early pin, if he pinned him early, I don't know if it would actually do the job.
See you prying away at that mask, trying to get into some damage.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, at least the mask has been, fortunately, not attached anymore.
It's more symbolic, let's say.
Fair enough. And already social media is beginning to blow up about this match. As you know, already as elbow to the back of the head of Vinsmoke. I don't know if this is doing the job, but we're seeing that the All-Father is certainly not pulling any punches. Meanwhile, tweeting out on social media, Sergeant Major Payne, I still want my rematch, old man. A count-out is a cheap way to beat me and a coward's way out. You know what? I'm going to let the young kids figure it out for themselves.
Hey, just be happy that Arcolf doesn't check social media when he's in a match.
Or very often, from my understanding.
Also true.
And a bulldog by Vinsmoke. All right, Vinsmoke showing some life, showing some signs of the old Vinsmoke Sanji. And bringing a knee down on the neck of the All-Father. Bringing him up. And vicious kick to the center. And breaking him over his knee. All right, Vinsmoke seems a little gassed from that. What's Arcolf going to be doing? Arcolf was going for a punch. Vinsmoke counters. Single leg takedown, or single arm takedown, sorry. Stomping on the back of the Allfather. Going for the pin. 1, and a kick out at 1. Way too early in this match to have anything like that against Arcolf. Bringing him up. And a takeover by the Allfather. Now what's happening? Arcolf seems to be feeling some kind of adrenaline from the crowd, following Vinsmoke out of the ring. Bringing him back. Oh, I thought he was going to do something to him on the apron, but Vinsmoke wise. Oh! Never mind. Brutal backdrop. And now just Bluthez Preston just pounding on the face of Vinsmoke.
Oh, he has been busted open.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing in this case. Definitely we're seeing the brutality of the Allfather on display. Just Vinsmoke doing his best to put up an offense. Getting slammed down. Fortunately getting out of the way of that kick from Arcolf. Arcolf then just getting it behind him again. Whip to the corner. What's he playing? Just throwing him across the ring. Pounding on his face now. And, sit down power bomb. Now Arcolf just seems to be stalking him. Oh, uh-oh. Dropped, I know what's up, and there it is, that camel clutch. He's trying to humble him. Vinsmoke fortunately gets out of the way. Looks like he was going for a neck breaker, but Vinsmoke slipped out just to receive a super kick. No mercy on the part of Arcolf.
Well, and I can only assume that was Caliban's intention.
He said that it's needed to be brutal. I think he's getting what he asked for. I guess this is just what the doctor ordered. Bringing him up. And knocking him down. Vinsmoke's trying to get the crowd jazzed up for his chances in this match. I'm sure he'd love to win, and he's got Arcolf outside, but that might be good. That might not be good. It was not good.
Nope. No, it was not.
And that twisting leg takedown. Missed the kick. Getting hit in the back by Vinsmoke. I think he's got him. Again, this match, I don't know if it matters who wins, who loses, as long as it does its medicinal job. We're up to a 7 count.
Well, and let's be honest, we here at the desk are a little fuzzy on what exactly that's going to entail.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for the after-match medical report. Both men back in the ring. Arcolf whipped into the ropes. Vinsmoke was going for something, but got his eyes raked up. Drop toe hold. Oh, he's going back for that camel clutch. Stretching him out. And Vinsmoke taps.
He tapped.
And your winner, the Allfather.
Arcolf wins. I hope that was enough.
Well, we will we'll have to see. Like you said, we'll have to get some kind of medical report.
And I'm sure Dr. Caliban will let us know next. Wait, Arcolf.
Oh no.
Arcolf, what do you think? Guess Arcolf decided maybe he didn't do enough work. Oh, not with the steel chair. Okay, I don't know if this is what Dr. Caliban had in mind. In fact, the doctor's rushing down to ringside to check on Vinsmoke, check on his condition. Wait, no, Arcolf, no!
Caliban, no!
Oh God, Grizzly Adams! Oh God, they're both beating both men. Vinsmoke might need this for makeup. Why are you
this is the murder cave. Is this the murder cave calling war on House Caliban?
I can't see how it's not. I mean, we've heard back and forth with Dr. Grimm and Dr. Caliban. They had a truce that Grimm has been questioning whether or not the fact that Caliban has been coming over to Warzone for medicinal purposes violated their truce or not. We heard from Grimm earlier today, him saying that he felt this was a violation of their currently standing truce. Well, we have people tweeting out on social media. It's going nuts. We are hearing from Maximilian Thunderthighs saying, it seems I have some explaining to do, or don't. Either way, come next week, I will speak. All right. And then...
I look forward to hearing from them.
And then we are hearing from Rapture New Road. The power of steel compels you. The power of steel compels you. God damn it, Rapture. And it seems like our crew is having trouble clearing that last one away. There it goes.
There we go.
That was insane. So I don't know. I mean, obviously that was an attack. It's one thing to be attacking an in-ring competitor. Dr. Caliban's a man my age. He's never been a wrestler. He's a...
No, he has. He at best, he's been a manager, so...
tweeting out on social media.
Not prepared for that kind of physicality.
McMorgan tweeting out, grinning from ear to ear right now. Looks like some fun coming in the future.
I mean, if that's what you want to call fun.
We're going to have to... I don't know. It's insane. Folks, I don't know what's going to be happening. I don't know what the future holds. We have issues with VIP. We have issues with Meme and the Conquest Bloodline. We have all kinds of issues with the Outlaws. This was supposed to be a straightforward day, and it was anything but. At this point, we're out of time. We got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Pete McPherson and the recuperating Michael Montoya, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Multiverse Nexus Wrestling YouTube channel. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and ring that bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. This has been Joe, signing out.